which quarterback will start on Sunday and why? And yes, this is being recorded, and everyone's going to come back if you're wrong and go, No, you need to tell me right now which quarterback's going to start on Sunday. I need to know.
Screw it. Let's get crazy. Trey Lance starts out of necessity.
I agree.
Out of necessity. Because is Jimmy Garoppolo the type of quarterback and I'm not talking about from a physical standpoint, right?
Yeah.
Like a Rodgers, like a Mahomes. Like if Mahomes is out all week and they just say, hey, he's good to go for Sunday.
This is exactly where I was going to go. We have the same thought process. Thank you. Keep going. Thank you.
Yeah. So if you're not taking the first team reps, what game plan is being installed? Are you installing the same exact game plan for Jimmy and Trey? Because that wouldn't necessarily play to both of their skill sets, right? So this is where we need to find out, which is why all those throws early on, that's cute. That's real cute. But who's taking the first team reps?
Thank you. And what I want to say real quick is if it's Trey and he's getting all the first team reps, which I think is happening, then that means that Jimmy's very rusty. He hasn't taken a rep with the offense since that game in Thursday. And the last time he played a game when he was rusty, it was that Indianapolis game. And he threw 2 picks and they got beat by 12. So maybe he's not the kind of guy that you feel real comfortable with coming off an injury where he hasn't practiced in 2.5 weeks.
Right. Like if it's one of those quarterbacks, and I don't want to name drop anybody because then people will say that I'm comparing them physically. I'm talking about from a mental standpoint where like if Aaron Rodgers doesn't play all week or doesn't practice all week, who cares?
Who cares?
He's going
on Sunday, please.
He's got the offense. The offense. It doesn't matter. You're not changing anything, right? Like,
and the difference between him and Jordan Love is the difference between, Raekwon the chef and some chef down the street. It's just a whole different thing. Yes.
Beautiful Wu-Tang. Beautiful Wu-Tang preference, by the way. But yes, absolutely. I'm going to go with Trey Lance and whatever. Just cut this if Jimmy makes it and just be like, ha. But guess what? Joke's on you. I hedged my bet because I want the 49ers to win either way. I don't care who the quarterback is. But I just don't think that with Jimmy Garoppolo, he's the type of guy who can't take first team reps and then all of a sudden you can just run with the same game plan. What game plan are you installing on Thursday? Yeah. You only have one more practice tomorrow. So if he's not taking first team reps and he's just working on his thumb the entire time, that means you're confident with Jimmy Garoppolo being able to just work on his thumb and just being like, hey, man, here's the game plan. This is what we've been running. Go for it. Run it.
And I know they like Jimmy, and I know they feel they can win with Jimmy, but I don't know if they're that confident in Jimmy. Like, you have a torn ligament in your hand. You haven't really practiced all week. You've thrown a football, but you haven't. We don't know, but I'm assuming he hasn't taken many, if any, first team reps. And you just got to feel like, he's less than 100%. I don't know what the percentage would be, 70? And he's rusty as hell. So you can't, Kyle has to be honest with himself. You can't really just assume that rusty injured Jimmy gives you the best chance to win this week, even though it's hard to say that rookie Trey Lance does either. I just think that the right answer here is Trey. The right answer, even though he's inexperienced.
And the thing is if he gets a full practice in tomorrow, if that's the designation they give him, then boom, is Jimmy. Because I think they can do a 1-day thing where they're just like, hey man, remember that game plan from the last time we played them? We're pretty much just going to duplicate that. It's going to be the same.
Let's do a walkthrough today.
Yeah, let's just do it in one more walkthrough and that's it. But if he's one of these things where it's like, oh, he was limited today, I don't know, man, because I have a feeling he's not taking those first team reps. Why? How can you? And especially when you saw how well Trey looked working under center. Yeah. He looked much better than a lot of people thought he would. Remember? Because that's I don't know if he could play under center. They run a bunch of pistol, they run a bunch of shotgun, and yeah, he did it over there. It's just a lot of people have had that sort of trepidation for no reason. Like
let's go back to what you said though. If he's a full participant Friday, that's a good indicator that he's going to play. If he's limited for a walkthrough, it's a good indicator that he won't. So something to watch. We're guessing, but that should be a real good indicator right there.
Thumb watch continues.
Thumb watch. Jimmy Gate, no thumb gate. As a fan, I just want to win. It's just fun to be in the playoffs. Kyle, don't steal my fun, please. Oh, Kyle, the wrath that you will feel right now.
Chrissy, prioritize yourself, girl. Prioritize yourself, girl.
It's true. I like that. Do Niners qualify for Hard Knocks if they miss the playoffs?
No. I think you have to
be one of the worst teams.
Oh, that'll be twice. Right?
What?
That'll be 2 times in a row. I think so. I don't know the parameters around that.
I'd like to see them have to do that because it'd be their worst nightmare. Yeah. I'd like to see The Asher says Kyle's holding back his quarterbacks and treating Trey Lance as a runner and not a quarterback. But that all changed at the end of the first half, and I liked it.
Sure did.
It all changed. My opinion.
Sure did.
Will Kittle hit 1,000 yards this season?
What does he need?
Let me look.
Here's why I'll say no. Because I do think so. Let's operate under the assumption that Trey's going to play. It's not that Trey doesn't like Kittle. It's
He's
just
at 900 yards.
He needs 100. No.
Yeah, I don't think so.
If Jimmy plays, maybe. But if what I'm operating under that is Trey, they're going to run the ball so much that they're going to need him run blocking, and he'll get a few catches, but I don't know if it's going to be enough to get 100.
Richard's Remedy says Norman dodged COVID because he ate near anybody. Not funny, Richard.
Well,
not funny.
Social distance, right?
Too soon. Rams safeties and linebackers are scrubs. That is a problem.
He's right.
That's one of the reasons the Niners own them. Good call, Tommy. Right. After getting RG says after getting his first win off his back, I think Trey will get off to a good start and Stafford will be reeling, trying to make plays to keep up. Well, that would be best case scenario. Absolutely.
I'm telling you, man, the Rams would have lost last week if Lamar Jackson was healthy.
Right. Can you ask Kyle if Jimmy's getting snaps? Oh, he'll answer that one. Yeah, tomorrow. Dude. I'll say, Kyle, can you tell me exactly how many snaps Jimmy Garoppolo?
I love it. I love it. Please ask him because he's going to be like, I'm not telling you, man.
Follow up. Please tell me. How many times has Jimmy chosen to not play when he has an injury that wouldn't stop someone else? He'll take it out anytime he can get. Not my quarterback. I mean, I guess that's what Martellus Bennett said about him. I have no idea. No one ever knows. What do you think? I don't know.
I don't know. I think that he can't do this again because now who's
Words out.
Trade for you? Yeah.
Words out. The Goose says America should pray the Niners make the playoffs. Nobody wants to watch the Saints team led by Taysom Hill in the playoffs. Bad enough Eagles are in. What's wrong with the Eagles? I like Jalen Hurts.
I think he's playing actually pretty well right now. But they do have. But they listen. They got in the playoffs because they got to play their own division a bunch.
True. Kyle, don't run Trey up the gut. MLB knocked Trey out.
I think if Jimmy's in there, they know that thumb's messed up. What are they gonna do? Go after that hand? You don't have to hit him in the hand, right? You can get your hand on his thumb.
That's it. All you gotta do is tap it. You don't think? I have a feeling defensive coordinators might mention that to their players. I know that you can't talk about that, but remember how that guy from the Saints was talking about. I mean, they remind players of the injuries and stuff. Referees love Trey, says District 13. They'll give us the calls. Maybe that's the secret.
That is a secret
benefit of starting Trey. All right,
because they don't love Jimmy. Jimmy got hurt when he got body slammed.